before my greetings are actually extended down to you, let's listen. Can you remember when you remember the goodness of the Lord? Just take a listen to this, and I will be right back with you and on when I remember. Today is our Amba history, but stay tuned.
Jesus died for me. When I remember, hallelujah. When I remember that Jesus died for me. When I remember, oh yeah. When I remember the goodness of the Lord. When I remember, hallelujah. When I remember the goodness of the Lord. When I remember, oh yeah. When I remember the goodness of the Lord. When I remember.
Yes, fellow Ambazonians, do you know that it's always very important and very good to remember the goodness of the Lord? If you do not remember the goodness of the Lord, it will be very difficult for you to appreciate what the Lord is doing. And so, in about a minute, we will be getting into our program. But before then, stay tuned, listen to He knows my name. And Abba Father definitely knows your name. So let's go. Reverend Sama, please come into the studios with me and tell our people how Abba Father.
I give you glory. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. You know my name, oh Daddy. You know me, you know my name. I can see your hand in my life. Lord, I see your love upon me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around, now you are the view. I dey hear your voice in my heart. Lord, I feel your love over me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around, now you are the below. Abba Father, you know my name. Papa, you know me. Yeah. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yeah, yeah. Jesus, your love, now oh. My master, your kindness, now wonder oh. Every time I look around, now you are the sea. Every time I turn around, now you are the view. Jesus, you said I be a picking, no. Jesus, you said your love go cover me. Every time I look around, now you are the sea. Every time I look around, now you are the pillow. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Reverend Sama. Please don't go away. We would like to have you come back into the studios to tell us how Father knows the name of Ambazonia. Fellow Ambazonians, greetings to everyone. It's exactly 2 minutes after the hour of 5 p.m. in Boya. And we are very, very excited in this 9th day of June 2022, bringing to you our Amba history. Our Amba history. Yes, I would like you to know that our Amba history is coming right on time and on point. And before I go into what we have for you today, I want to send 21 gun salutes to all the people who are holding the ground sincerely and in truth, because there are people who hold the ground not sincerely and, of course, not in truth. I'm reading a history book that says that woe unto them that do the work of God deceitfully. So people can be doing the work, but they are doing it deceitfully. And if our people do the work of the Lord deceitfully, it is extremely terrible to have people carry out the work deceitfully. And we would not like to have people who carry out the work of the Lord deceitfully. So we are hereby calling on all the Ambazonian people, especially those of you who are on home front, to make sure that you join the team that is not doing the work deceitfully, but is doing the work sincerely. Now, if you get the people who are doing the work sincerely, and we go ahead and rush ahead with this group of people that are doing the work sincerely, I am telling you, our going home will be sooner than later. And so I want to enjoy and call everyone who is at home front, and those of you who are really, really serious with what is going on, to step in so we can have this job done, and done very, very well. Okay, today is another day, and in this other day that we are in for our history, I have first of all put up the phone line. I put up the phone line for every one of us down at home front and anywhere you are, to call in and possibly ask your questions. Yeah, possibly call in and ask your questions. When you call in and ask your questions, I am very, very sure you will receive answers to your questions, because by the special grace of God, we are here to help you and to help educate you, to help you know what you do not know. We are not here to tell fable stories. What do I mean? We're not here to tell you stories that do not have a beginning or an ending. We are here, especially in our history, like I have been saying it and I continuously say it. We are here to make sure that you, who is an Ambazonia, you know our history. I mean, you know your history, especially as an Ambazonia. You need to know your history. And once you know your history, you'll be able to run with that history. But if you don't know your history, it will be a disaster. Yes. How do I say it will be a disaster? It will be a disaster because you'll be trying to do what others have done and have not succeeded. And doing what others have done and have not succeeded will only put you more in jeopardy. Yes, will put you in jeopardy. That's why we don't want people to go on wasting their time, and actually wasting their time, because they do not know exactly what their history is all about. I want to let you know that most of the francophone countries of Africa are in the mess they are because they do not know their history, and they have not taken time to actually know their. And when you don't take time to know your history, anybody can tell you anything, and like I hear them say, you fall choco. And when you fall choco, when you fall choco for what you do not actually know as your history, of course, you have nobody to blame but yourself. Why? Because you have refused by yourself to know the history of where you came from. And so um, we are here trying to do everything to educate you, getting people from around the globe and around the place, Ambazonians that are scattered all over the globe and have something to offer. We make sure that we find them and bring them in here. But before we actually go ahead, let me drop in something here for you Ambazonians to just listen for a while. And then as you listen to this very briefly, we will get in and go straight ahead to our program. Yeah, let me know whether somebody is already calling where we have not started. Hello? Hello? You are on ABC Amba TV. Do you want to speak to the people? Okay. Tell us where you are calling from.
I'm from
and
Ground Zero.
From?
Yes, sir. I'm a member. I'm from Ground Zero. I'm a member of SCNC.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Can you reduce your television set? Can you reduce your television set so that we can only listen to you, please?
Okay, sir.
Yes, reduce your TV set.
I'm member of SCNC.
We got you.
Okay, let me reduce it. Let me reduce it. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
I'm waiting. I'm looking for reduce it. Okay. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
I'm waiting. I'm looking for reduce it. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Okay. I have money to get you people today because of age.
There is still a lot of noise behind you, sir. We cannot get you. If you can actually get out of where you are, where your TV set is, that will help you a lot for us to communicate. We are getting an echo.
Let me go outside and talk to you.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, sir. I'm happy to get you today.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'm from Upper Libya.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. If you can know Ngala, you know that we are his students. Okay. We are the people more distinct. I'm saying, let me say it, either die or not, but I cannot leave my country to somebody.
Correct.
We are the people who from Ngala to say to you people.
Okay.
Okay. What I'm going to tell you that so many things that you people are forgetting. Like a pastor who is sitting on the board now, as I'm seeing, there is a WADA. There is a company in WADA, called WADA.
Right.
I have been a detainer, in detentions about 5 times by La Republique de Cameroon. While I was in lastly detention was in Boya. I and Peter Kum.
Okay.
Yes. Wait. I want to go on. There are more things. You can know, if you can know a company who was here called Dare Supplier. It was a man from Libya.
Okay.
He buy produce.
Uh-huh.
There was a place in Munya called Sorokoton.
Yes.
Let me
Sorokoton.
put it in the phrase.
That one
Yes,
be
here,
which year be that?
Yes,
Which year was that?
I cannot remember the year because to leave from Libya and go to Boya, it was a distance. I went there. I'm 85 years.
Oh, you are 85 years old.
Yes.
Wow. Thank
So
you, sir. Tell me the story. Tell me the story. Now people like you, people like you will want to hear the story for them. Because when I don't leave them, I don't see them, we don't yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Tell us. We.
Okay. Then there was an umbrella company in Malawi.
Yes.
This Libyan man who was called this company who was in Boya in Malawi was umbrella company. It was umbrella company. As I'm saying like this, you can ask Peter Kum because we were having a last detention with him in Boya, and the magistrate was a francophone. He said, "You are the yam and the knife."
That's
okay. That's what I'm telling you people.
Yeah.
I've heard somebody talking about what it is called what was beyond me to call yes and no.
Okay, we and yes.
We and yes. If we accept that thing, you know that we will not win. Beyond will transfer the Republic of Cameroon to the country in a less time.
Yes.
And the regulation says that when you want to vote, you go to your village. I've been in Bavinda, but now I am in the village for more than 50 years.
Wow.
So I cannot identify a child who was brought from the mother came from La Republic of Cameroon and married here in BLM.
That's true. That's true.
Yes. So that's why I'm saying that we should not accept that kind of thing. I know when during the time that Ayujo was killing the Bamiriki, we hosted them
Yeah.
in our village.
Yeah.
Later on, Frontier said that they should go back. He should take the Bamiriki to the court and pretend that they have won. He did the same. As he did that, later on, Ayuju did the same thing as the Frontier said. They came back to our village. They did not sorry that thing that we helped them. They kill uncountable people. Have been waiting that somebody can say the word. I've just managed to say, let me die because I'm giving the phone to a little child who can operate the phone. I cannot operate.
Okay. Okay, Pa. Wow.
So,
Wow.
I beg you people, you people should not blame me that I have not been contributing. If you can, the day that the banana will arrive, well, I will tell you that we are the contributor who made him to go to Europe.
No, that is true. That is true, Pa. That is very true.
Uh-huh.
Yes. That is
So
very
that's
true.
what I'm telling you.
Yes.
All the coffee company who was in Bermuda, nowhere and southwest, have been closed by Bia and Ahijo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This Fominki had a company all dotted in southern Cameroon.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Then somebody, there was a metal man having a company in Victoria, in Muyuka. Yes, his name was Minemo. He was selling Volvo.
Okay.
And Ovati.
Yes. Wow.
The man had already gone because of stress.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
that's why when I have been listening this thing, I've just take myself that let me go and die because I cannot see something which is wrong and I will not say it.
Not true. That's true. That is true, Pa.
Are you people can let me tell you when the American grew to their independence, the bishop who was a Monsignor Domo,
Yeah.
room as Bia used to send Monsignor Domo to him, a bishop to him. But the bishop he was sent to Rome. Later on, he was killed only by a Ayuju regime. He poisoned him. Nobody can tell you that.
Wow. Wow.
I'm now a upper BLM.
Wow. Wow, Pa. This
So
is history.
I've said, I kindly beg you that you people should take all that thing into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
If you can let you ask Pastor, there was a company in Womb called Wada.
Yeah, I know. I'm from Womb, Pa. I know. Womb Area Development Authority. I know it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was closed down. Yes.
The vehicle was sold by Bia.
Yes.
The one person I was by then I was a barber.
Okay.
And one of the seller who came from Yaoundé asked me to buy one. I said I haven't got money.
Wow.
So I'm saying that you people have been losing so many things.
Yeah, Pa
and also a company in Kumba called Etam, which was do you understand what Etam?
Etam Timber Company.
Where Timber Company.
Yes.
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 I've not been hearing that word.
It's gone. Etam is gone already. The La Republic has, La Republic came in and sold off everything that we had, Pa, to make us economically handicapped so that we cannot be able to fight and get back our land. But we are very much encouraged by your words. We are very much encouraged by your words. And looking at your age, we really appreciate that you are still alive to tell us some of these historical facts which are hidden from so many young men. Well, we are in the generation that we have decided that we are not going to let it die again. We must get our land. And that's why
Exactly.
we want to thank you so much, Pa, for this contribution. I'm sure that Ambazonians have heard, the Ambazonians are listening, and they now know that this cry, which we are crying now, and this fight, which we are fighting now, has not started today. It started right in your days. And of over 60
Exactly.
years, some of you who were autochtone Ambazonians, you discovered that La Republic was doing everything to destroy us. They will bring people from Yaoundé to come and sell our property, and they did it. But we are going to get it back. Yes.
As I'm sitting here like this, they were unable to come to our southern Cameroon. They were coming to our village and begging tax ticket to go to Nigeria and buy their goods. When they go there, they come to custom. We are the owner to own the good and transfer through head to Buddha. If not, custom will cease it. But later on, my brother gave me rare goat 35. This sheep goat 35 number.
Yes.
Claimed by them. The goods were claimed by them. So many women were killed in our village, right to Gujang and Dang.
Wow.
Also in Baligam and Santa.
Wow. Wow. Anyway, Pa, thank you very much.
Englishman.
Yeah, thank you very much.
English.
Yeah, go ahead.
An Englishman say the truth bitter, but it must be spoken.
Yes, you are right. The truth is bitter, but must be spoken. You are right. And that's why we must speak the truth. The Ambazonian people are drafting and drafting and drafting. Your contribution, Pa, is equal to a draft that you are making for the Ambazonian people to see the reason why they should get up and stand for their land and collect their land. All right, Pa, thank you very much. And continue to listen to ABC. We shall be coming back to you. Yes.
You're watching the People's Television, ABC Amba TV, the voice of Ambazonia. Stay tuned.
People are talking. We should put our LG number on board.
Okay.
Because there are so many people wanted to contribute, but they don't know their LG number. Even myself, as I'm saying, I don't know my LG number.
Okay, Pa. Somebody will reach out to you. Now that I have your number here, I will let somebody reach out to you, and the people of your LGA will reach out to you and you see where you can contribute. Thank you very much, Pa, for this. In fact, you have contributed so much. Yes, thank you so much.
I say I'm from Upper Libya.
Yes.
From our village to Chang. From our village to Chang, when you are riding a motorcycle, if they happen to pretend that they have grade the road, it is 20 minutes.
Wow. All right, Pa. Okay. We now get you. Thank you very much. All right. God bless you. And continue with ABC. Continue listening to ABC. And whenever it's time, you can call in as you have called in today and share more facts. We will take you your facts and then share it to the Ambazonian people. Thank you very much, Pa. Make our continue. All right.
I've taken two numbers.
Okay.
First two number and King.
Okay.
Paddy
King. Okay. All right, Pa. Thank you. Yes.
I've just called in a short that King.
Okay. Yes. All right. That was Pa. That was oh boy. Adverts. Come on. All right. That was Pa.
My name is Jota Michael.
Okay. Yeah, that was our Pa. Yes, that our Pa calling from the Lobialem County. He's an 85-year-old Pa, and he knows the history of our land. And his cry and prayer to God is that we will not allow La Republique to meet and take back our land. That is his cry. They have tried in their own days and tried in their own days, but they saw these people viciously dealing with us. But today, Pa is giving us his blessings to the people of Ambazonia, especially to the younger generation who have strength, who have the knowledge, who have the power to do everything to push out these frogs that have entered our land. That was the blessing that Pa has brought to us today on our Amba history. And we are looking forward to having Pa give us another call some other day. But today, we want to say thank you very much, Pa. God bless you.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
cover me every time I look around. Now you are the sea. Every time I look around, now you are the pillow. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, yeah. You know me, you know my name. Papa, you know my name, oh. Abba Father, yeah. You know me, you know my name. Yelele, 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 yelele.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Reverend Sama. We really believe that as God knows our name and understands who we are never, never going to be defrauded of our country, of our land, and of our resources. Yes, it's never going to happen. Yes, and wow. All right. Sorry for that impasse there and other stuff that are going on. We are in the midst of war, and there is the wire fraud war, and there is also the physical war, and there is also the spiritual war. We wrestle against spiritual principalities and powers, against wickedness in high places. That is the kind of war that we are involved in, all-round war. Anybody who is sitting quiet and thinking that Ambazonia is not at war, or that there is no genocide going on in Ambazonia, I just want you to know that you are mistaken. And to those who sold Ambazonians and see us go through what we are going through, if your forefathers did it, and you are sitting down there and you have read it, that this is what we're supposed to have been done to set us free, and you are sitting in the conspiracy of silence, I want to let you know that the judgment of him who created you, who is usurping authority over us, is watching. And we are not here. The Ambazonian people are greatly misunderstanding this fight in which we are. Yes, we're supposed to be one man fighting to go to one place. But why all the diversities and divisions and so on? Well, I just want to let you know that God created us with a purpose and for himself, but there was a creature of God who came in and deceived the creature, and the creature believed the creature more than the creator. And that is the demise in which we are. But guess what? We are not going to mix wheat with chaff. The wheat must be taken out and the chaff must be thrown. How is this going to be done? Not by you, not by me. God himself is going to do it. People of Ambazonia, I'm here to let you know that our history is alive. This history has been preserved by God. It has been kept by God. And that's why in 2018, our able president, Reverend Dr. Samuel Sako Ekome, that is his name. I mean, that is his appellation, Dr. Sako Ekome, got up and said, hey, God, I cannot fight this battle. Even though La République du Cameroon, through its master, La République du Cameroon is just a proxy. I cannot fight this battle. Even though in the history of wars in the world, France has never won a battle. Go and find out. France has never won even a battle within itself. Yes, when there was an uprising in 1789, the storming of the Bastille, the leadership was defeated. And one of the fellows who tried to make France to have a name, Napoleon Bonaparte, met his Waterloo. I mean, met his doom at the Battle at Waterloo. And go in, you discover that France has been so wicked and using a lot of proxies. Now, the state of France in Africa, the states of France in Africa are going through a very serious recalibration now. And that's why they are all coming up to say what they want to say. Well, thank you very much. I don't know whether you want to talk on the air. This is Amba history. Do you want to say something, sir, or you're calling for something else? Okay, all right. I'm on Amba history, and I don't know whether you have a word just to greet the people of Amba. This is our commissioner calling, and I would like him to just say hello to the Ambazonian people who are listening to our history. Over to you, Commissioner. The people are listening to you.
Yes, my fellow Ambazonians, this is your Stephen Willie, the Commissioner of Home Front. We want to take time to greet everybody and people of the world, and we have an important information coming from Manfi, a place where I was born. Actually, the local hospital of Manfi have been burned down by the military, the Cameroon military. Yes, the hospital have been burned down by Cameroon armed forces. It was burned down yesterday, and I got the information today, June the 9th, 2022. Reason for them burning down this hospital on the 8th, that was on the 8th in the evening. I learned that 6 soldiers were killed by Ambazonian Revolutionary Forces in Banya. Banya is a locality just don't through to the hospital. So the military, they got upset, and they went rampage. I went to the hospital and burned everything down. When I was born in that hospital, I was delivered in that hospital in Mafe. Wow. When I was a little boy, the hospital is managed by Chief Dr. Oben. The paramount chief of Mafe is a medical doctor. Wow. So when he around the 90s, when he came back from wherever he studied his medical, wherever he finished his medical school, he came into Mafe as a doctor alongside Dr. Mafani, who is of late. When he came, that hospital in Manfe, he organized the hospital and he built it well with the help of our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. What he did in that hospital was that he brought good painted iron beds with chairs. He created private rooms. He created maternity rooms. He created the theater operation rooms, and he created, in short, every department. He made them to the hospital to operate like the ones in America and Europe. And he put the blinds and window blinds in that hospital. He even brought televisions. Manfe Hospital was one of the hospitals that had television in each room. Wow. Yes, there were televisions, because when we were young, our brothers and sisters, mostly Maker USA, that's Manufacturing Association in US, in Germany, all over the world. Some people will come and donate medicine. Some will come and donate medical supplies. And when we're small, we used to offload those trucks. Wow. And put those things in the hospital. Wow. We restock them because it's our community hospital. Right. The hospital was very clean. You could move from one ward to the next. Even if it's raining, you will not get soaked because all the hospital was connected with zinc. So and it was cemented too. From one hospital to the next, you could tell. When Chief Dr. Ben, when he's coming to the hospital, when they say the doctor is around, come and see how everybody is shaped up. All the nurses were well dressed. Well, it was clean and neat. There's no smell. Wow. That hospital, you don't see no smell, no bandage, nothing at all. Wow. They have a yard man. They have yard people that keep the hospital clean. Actually, the doctor was staying beside the hospital, so it's a stone throw from that place. Yeah. And beside the hospital, when I was there, then they had a military, they had a police and gendarmes that were staying inside the hospital, keeping security inside the hospital. Then not up to about 30 meters from that hospital, you have mixed gendarme police control. They're always there. Maybe if you want to go buy medicine in those medicine stores, they will ask an ID card. So you could not pass from there to go anywhere. And from that hospital to Bisangabang, one of the biggest military bases there, less than a mile. So when you're coming down to Banya, at the head of the bridge of Banya, you get another military and police checkpoints over there. So that area is militarized as such. But as La Republique, they are doing their thing. They have gone to the hospital and burned everything down. They have burned our people, burned our women, burned our children. You've seen it all. Yeah. When I saw it, I could barely talk. I woke up this morning and I saw flames on my phone that somebody sent to me. In my eyes. Why should the military go and burn our people? Burn them live. Wow. Burn them live. You could hear from the background, you hear them speaking French. Yeah. Man, people don't speak French. You can hear them speaking French in the background. Yeah. Yeah. So you tell me, places, that's a place where if our sisters are sick, we take them there. Our parents are sick, we take them there. That's where 99% of my people were being delivered in the hospital. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, 99% of people, and that hospital is a hospital whereby our own Ambazona brothers, when they come from medical school, that's why they come and do their rotation.
That's
They do the
right.
clinical rotation over there in that area
Right.
because most of them could not speak French. So that hospital was one of the best hospitals in southern Cameroon that you can imagine.
Wow.
Before I was born, that hospital was already there.
Yeah.
People who are older than me can tell you about Manfe Hospital.
Yeah.
Before they refer to Manyemen, Chief Dr. Ben and his colleague, they will do everything to take care of you. You have nurses there. The nurses there, they wear their white scarf on their head and their nurses gown. You can see, even those are men who are retired. You could ask some of them. They will tell you how they treat people in that hospital. They treat you. Each patient have their own room. Sometimes some patients share room with each other, but they have like when Dr. Ben came there, he have like a curtain that separates, just like the way they do in Europe.
Yeah.
That separates from one patient to the next.
Yeah.
They have private wards.
Yeah.
They have clean restrooms. They have when I talk of restroom, not the pit restroom. I mean, let me put it in English. Wyman latrine. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
A flushing toilet.
Yeah.
They have it. They have wheelchairs. They have everything. They have a canteen. They have a medical, a pharmacy. They have a lab. They have everything. When he came, he separated the dental unit from the lab separate. I've been there.
Wow.
And the hospital is very big. It's not a small hospital where you can just come in like, it's like about, I can put like about, even 10 football field.
Yeah.
You cannot go around that hospital. It will take about maybe even an hour or two to just walk on foot from the one unit to the next. That hospital is big. So the military organized themselves. They might have come and burned the whole place. But I'm begging the United Nations to send a fact-finding mission. That's the only thing we can do. United Nations should send a fact-finding mission to go and see. He say it does not hold water. Because why? If there's a bigger body that is bigger than all of us as United Nations, they should step in and take a look. Because she say, or reading from newspapers, it does not go. Our people in Manfe, they're in a dying situation. The military is on their neck. If they open their mouth to tell the truth, they will be killed. Even the Chief Dr. Ben himself in Manfe, he knows. If he opens his mouth to tell the truth, what happened? He will be killed. Our brothers and sisters in Manfe, they cannot talk because the military is on their neck.
Wow.
The military is on their neck. So whatever Mimi for publishes or whoever writes whatever he writes, that's what will stand. Because why? The normal Manfe person cannot talk. Because if you talk, the military will identify you and they'll kill you and they burn your house as well. You've seen the burn hospital in Kumba.
I saw.
They have burned hospital in Kumba.
Yeah.
They have burned hospital in Bamenda.
Yeah.
They have been burning all places.
Yeah.
That tells you what? That tells you that they're about living.
Yeah.
So they better do what? They better destroy everything. They better destroy everything so that our parents will not have a place to put to bed. That hospital in Manfe is one of the best hospitals you ever find.
Yeah.
It's one of the best. I know people that work there as nurses. I know people who have done that rotation. And don't forget, we have a nursing school in Manfe owned by Payok. We have a nursing school in Manfe. That's where our boys and girls go there for clinical rotation as well.
Wow.
So whatever La Republic is doing, they have lost everything. They have lost credibility. They have lost respect. Now what they are doing is just going after places and burning people. Last time you see, about a week or 2 weeks ago, they went to in Manfe. They went to a place called Akwaya LG. They went there and they were out of frustration because our men attacked them on the way. They went there and started beating people, shooting people in the church.
Yeah.
How will you shoot people in the church? Those churches are built by our community people.
Yeah.
Almost all the churches in Banana is built by our community local people. Even the hospital in Manfe, I don't think it was built by the government.
No, it's
built and furnished by our local people.
Yeah. Yeah, that one I know.
So
very well. That one I know.
Now I want to tell you that the world should know what is going on.
Okay.
He said, she said it does not hold water. So I'm begging the United Nations, I'm begging the people of Manu all over the world to stand up. Yeah. I'm begging Ambazonian all over the world to stand up so we can fight and push these evil people out. Yeah. Don't forget, as they are burning in Manfe, don't forget, they went to Bamenda, in Missing Village. They went to Bamenda. The people over there, they received them. They gave them food. They gave them chicken. They gave them something to eat. What did they do? They gathered all the people, shot them while they carry along the food and left. That's what the Republic did. Yeah. Nobody's reporting this. They are killing us day and night. Nobody's seeing it. They are burning us day and night. A boy is about a year and 5 months old. He was shot on the leg. They say it's an Amba.
Can you imagine?
A small boy is shot on the leg. They say it's an Amba. A pregnant woman was shot. They say it's an Amba. So a pregnant woman too is an Amba. A 15-month-old boy is an Amba too. Yes, I will say they're an Amba because they were born in Ambazonia. All Ambazonians are Amba. All Ambazonians are Amba. Whether you work in the ministry, whatever ministry you work in, you're an Amba. So I'm begging all the Ambas, if you're an Ambazonian, you're an Amba. Stand up and fight for your freedom. Stand up and fight for your freedom. If we're waiting for the Republic, they have not started doing it. And I call all the forces on the ground to see what the Republic is doing and to revenge.
Yeah.
And to attack the Republic in all the way, all means possible. Now, last but not the least, I want to thank all the forces on the ground for what they are doing. I want to thank them for their bravery. And I encourage each LG and the local government, no money, no dime should go to what they call Unity Warrior. Ambazona does not have Unity Warrior. Unity Warrior is not under the command structure of Ambazona interim government.
Yeah.
This interim government, Ambazona interim government, headed by Dr. Samuel Sako, will not give a dime to anybody that present themselves as Unity Warrior.
Yeah.
If you are fighting on the ground, you are fighting on the ground as Ambazona Restitutional Force, ARF, nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
I want to caution all the fighters on the ground. Nobody should carry action in any level and tell you that I'm a Unity Warrior and you pay allegiance or you believe them.
Yeah.
The Republic is playing a drama.
Yeah.
That way he's trying to bring hope and bring focus, so that way you can think that he who carry an attack is your brother. That way he can use a way to swallow you. And they call all fighters for ground. We will not get Unity Warrior inside Ambazonia. We'll get Ambazonia Restorational Forces. Every man with the whole gun, with the whole knife, now for restore the independence for Southern Cameroon. So we will not get what we call a Unity Warrior or Big Unity Warrior. There's no Unity Warrior inside home front. Anybody for them a fighter. What will the enemy do now? Say enemy go take some people, he go stage attack. He go carry attack, then he go come back with some members when the Southern Cameroon picking them. He go say, hey, when our brother this way don't come back, or when our sister don't come back. We'll not be send anybody nowhere where they come back. And Ambazona government never send anybody anywhere to say he or she is returning back. If you're born in Ambazona, you advise and ask to do what? To fight in your LG, local government area. Nobody have asked you to come back or go forward or come forward. When I don't see another people they call themselves generals, all the generals them where they deal with any man we don't carry gun or we don't fight against the Republic, he go join the Republic, he come back for inside Amazonia. If he come back, he no will be alive again. When I go remember for this, we not invite nobody make it way you don't work with the Republic, you come back again because I sell out. If you come back, you will get yourself to be blamed. So fighters of home front, make we stay focused. Why they go the born, they don't born on Tito Manfe, they go the born and they go if we know they stand up for fight. World draft don't come, if you get $1, you put them in. You get $2, you put them in. Not even say make it plenty. When they put them in with the fight, they go continuously. As with the fight, they go, now everybody will reach. We know what about nothing. Sheshik no day. With the time President Dr. Samuel Sako come here for leadership. With the time our Secretary of State for Communication, Dr. Martin. With the time our Secretary of State for Defense. And with the thank you, the historian, who you can't tell about our history. No, that time for history now. So that army don't born on state of Manfi, you go send if or you yourself if you go down for home front as a historian for what document. So now you document accuracy. No about documentary I hear say. So we go buy a flight where you go home front maybe next month or this month since we see the place where the evidence no be lost. Over to you, sir. And I want to thank you for home front.
Well, thank you very much, Commissioner Willie. Thank you so much for that information. Actually, I got up this morning and I saw those pictures and I saw the fire burning, still burning when they sent me the pictures overnight. And I was really shocked. And that's the reason I was calling for you to find out from you to verify if this is really in Manfe. I first saw the pictures yesterday and I thought it was some place in Nigeria. But this morning, when I looked at the people I saw yesterday evening lying on the same field, I concluded that it was it. Ambazonians.
Well, let me sorry to cut it short. But when I hear something or there's something go on, I don't just run and come and talk.
Yes.
I had to call the people, but that's why I grew. Remember, I was a photographer as well over there.
Yeah.
That's why I grew. So I know mostly everybody. So I have to call people on the ground and say, "Is this true?"
Yeah.
And then I will have to go for them to go respond, and then they have to see the area snapping and send to me,
Yeah.
and then I cannot come out and make a statement.
That's true.
I cannot just say anything and I just want to come and be telling a statement. No, it does not work that way.
Exactly.
I must say, okay, Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. D, you told me this. Is this true? Then I call Miss A or Miss B. Miss B, find out too.
Okay.
If I get that information or that fact, even if it take me 5 years, I'll better be quiet and come out with accuracy rather than a haste and then give wrong result.
Wonderful.
We are not here to sideline people. We are not here to tarnish the image of anybody.
Yeah.
But we should see the truth and call it the way it is.
That is
The Republic is killing us. They have burned Kembong, burned our houses in Manfred, they have burned our hospitals.
Yeah.
Now you see what is going on.
Yeah.
They cannot fight Ambazona fighters because why? They feel that they will just come within a walk in the park and attack our men and women.
Yeah.
But we want to thank the forces of the forces of Amazonia, all of them, restorational forces, for a job well done. They deleted 6 of La Republic Army. That's why they went gaga in Manfe, and we'll be still deleting them. They have their own hospital. They have their own hospital there in GRA. They have a small army hospital in GRA. They treat only the francophones. Don't forget, they treat only francophones. If you come there, if you're an Anglophone, you will not even go because the little Ambazonians are scared to go there because they'll say you're an Amba, they will catch you and lock you and then take money from you, extort money from you, and then you have to pay before they treat you. But when you come to the one in Manfi, our doctors in the Manfi hospital, they will treat you and tell you, hey, if you want to, you can sign a contract where you can pay instrumentally. Whatever, because these are people. That hospital is a local hospital for all of us. So it's like they have put a knife, they have put a knife in my heart. But I'm not going to promise them what they're going to see. We shall see as time comes. I'm not going to promise them what they're going to see. But whatever they see, they should take it. Any man for man wait inside manual, make it tie best strong because the days ahead, it not will be the same again. Over to you, say, and I'm out.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That is why when I be see that thing them, I not be one to go on the air. I would not have talked about it if you did not come in.
On air.
Yes.
Get your facts.
Yes.
Get your facts
So
before you go on air.
That's true. All right. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have all heard from the horse's mouth. I was not to say anything about the hospital here, just to let you know that the hospital has been burnt down. But Commissioner Willie has come right inside here and has told you what is actually going on. Yeah, La Republique, in their frustration. I was just telling you that France has never won a battle. When they fell in, is it in Senegal or Guinea, one of the countries in West Africa, before they left, they prepared concrete and locked all the pipelines that water was flowing. They blocked everything to show the wickedness that they had in their mind. And in some places, they dealt with the people before they left, because some of the countries in Africa that refused and resisted their wickedness, resisted their cooperation, accorded to cooperation, saw fire. But today, their children are saved. Today, they are saved. But La République du Cameroon, being the same Jangi house with these wicked people, handed themselves over to France. And I'm sure that the international community will soon come out and say, we condemn. We are tired of we condemn. If United Nations is now a bulldog that has lost all its teeth, I think some other nations should come out. As for African Union, we know that these people are all bought over. We want to let Ambazonians know that our land is our land and nobody will take it from us. La République, do what you call your worst, but we are telling you that our God, yes, our God is in control. And he is the one who owns Ambazonia. Unfortunately, we weep for the lives that they are destroying. But after that, every other material thing that you destroy shall be built again. Ambazonia shall be built again. Oh yes, Ambazonia shall be built again. Not by human hands only, but by God Almighty himself. Ambazonia shall be built again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that if you have not seen it, go to Facebook and go to the other fora. You see the fire that is ravaging the Manfe District Hospital. That's how they used to call it, Manfe District Hospital, which is the Manfe LGA hospital. That La République has come in there with their wickedness, because, jealousy is a terrible thing. When you don't have, you get into the people that have, and you cause this havoc. Now, this is still our history in the making. Now, our Pa, 85 years old, just called earlier and told us a little bit of their chagrin, what they suffered and what they have gone through. And his words of encouragement and blessing to the Ambazonian people, especially the youth, is that we should not give up. Yes, we should not give up. Woe betides those young men who have turned around to collect money, like 30 pieces of silver, to sell Ambazonia, and they are doing it viciously. Well, karma will soon catch up with you. What they call karma will soon catch up with you. But guess what? we have said that this is God's time, and that God's time is his time, and nobody can stop God at work. We are increasingly seeing a lot of people that came out and said they're Ambazonians, and they are doing things that are not to be mentioned here. I just told you in ABC, the ABC TV belonging to the interim government of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, with its president, Reverend Dr. Samuel Sakoe Kome, sitting at the helm, and with all the organs, Dr. Martin Mungwa, the communications secretary of the interim government, and of course, Mr. VP Ate, who just spoke a few days ago. Now, other people are coming out who are very, very sincere, and they have studied the situation, and they are willing to come out and let you know. Let me announce here that on Saturday, 5 p.m. Amba time, please rewind your watches and put a date, put an alarm. 5 p.m. General Fombat is going to come on this particular podium and tell us the truth of everything, the saga that has been going on in Fako since the beginning of this fight. He was there from the word go. In fact, he started fighting before local governments and counties were instituted. Very brave, a young man. So he shall be here to tell us the beginning and the ending of what saga went on in Fako. But Fako is our capital territory. I mean, Fako County, so to say. Fako County is the county of our capital territory, and we must defend it and defend it to the end. So, ladies and gentlemen, the news about I don't call it news, I call it current events. The current events about Manfe are still unfolding. You have heard the commissioner. He has just given a report and has called the community who have ears to hear, and I don't know whether they hear. They have eyes to see. I don't know whether they see. They have action to take, and of course, they are not taking the action. They are only coming out with, I condemn, I condemn. Now, we are trusting God to be our help. If these people in their secret courts have decided not to give us the help that we need, our help will come from God. I remember a situation where this king went out for war, having the family and other people hidden in a particular village. And before he came back, all the people, the children, the wives, and the other people have been taken away by that village. And the people wanted to stone him, but we are told that he encouraged himself in the Lord. He encouraged himself in the Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know that Ambazonia is encouraging itself in the Lord. And as they are encouraging themselves in the Lord, I know, don't go away. The news, Amba News on ABC gives out details of what is going on. You will be getting these details on our news with Paddy King this evening on ABC. The details of what has happened in Manfe. I know that there are a number of people that they actually there are a number of people that are actually bribed, have been bribed not to tell the truth of what is going on. And I know that, well, these are current events, and I don't very much like reporting current events. I like talking history, but then I will just let you see a bit of what happened in Manfe to some of you who have not heard and who have not seen. I'll just make it pass in a flash, but get ready for the full news that will be coming up in this evening with Paddy King, the undoubted news on ABC. But for now, just take your eyes and chop a little Christmas. This is not Christmas, this is sadness. But we are determined. We are cast down, but not destroyed. That is the history we are reading. Cast down, but not destroyed.
Now the only small word this way, consultation room, and now the only place that will be safe. Now the only small shop places so. Look at that as that side, this side ends so. From here so now the only places to remain Papa God.
I bet man lost the one before it come from my eye unit. Oh.
Hey, Papa God.
Man lost the one before they come from my eye unit. I beg.
Man go where so for this life. Man go where. Mango West, Mango West. Ha,
I said every baby, all the people are down.
everywhere is down. Ha, Jesus Christ.
One asset for years.
All right. Yeah, you have just seen a small tip of the iceberg. Like I tell you, Paddy King will be bringing on news tonight every detail to show you the details of what is going on and what has taken place in Manfi. Now, it will be insane to think that our Amba restoration fighters will be the people to burn this place. For what reason? So, whatever games that the public want to play, it is very, very clean and clear that their rage, when they are defeated in the battlefront, they vomit their anger on civilians and they don't care. And so to go to a place that even in war, it is forbidden to go there, except mistakenly, one of the war arsenals fall there. But these people will go right into the hospital and burn it down, killing a number of patients and leaving some of them die before their time. Well, we stand by God, and we know that there is no peace for the wicked. Yes, when you take somebody's life, it doesn't matter who sent you to take an innocent life, you will pay for it. That is what we know in history. Ambazonians, yeah, this is looking very strange to all of us, but we know that when France could not win any battle, even with their colonies, well, the place I was talking about was Guinea-Conakry, yeah. They block all the pipelines that were supplying water. They mix concrete and pour it into it to show you how wicked these fellows have been from the word go. And if I say that France is a demonic nation, I mean it from all my heart, and I can defend that anywhere. Yes, people that are psychopaths, they don't know anything, they don't have no human feeling, especially those of them who are members of this Freemason and secret society. They have sold themselves into this dangerous cult where devil wants blood every now and then, and that's why they are collecting from their colonies. Anyway, my time is up, and I would like to call it quit for today, and let the Ambazonians know that La Republic has done it once again, burning down the hospital in Manfi tonight, and let the world know that we know and they know. Nobody can pretend. They know that that it is La Republic du Cameroon that has burnt down the hospital in Manfi. And what are they going to say? We already know. We condemn it. Guterres, or what, I don't know whether he's still the person in the place there, he will say, I condemn it. European Union will say, I condemn it. I am waiting for Tibor Nash to come out. I don't know what he's going to say this time around. And I'm waiting for some of those people who have looked at Ambazonians not to be human beings. But guess what? God who created Ambazonians, knows that Ambazonians are human beings having the same blood that you, white fellows, you have, with your supremacist theories and with your racism that is flowing in your wicked blood. God knows you. And one day we shall meet. All right, for today, we send our sympathy to all the people of our land in Manfe, LGA particularly, and to our brothers and sisters in the whole Manyu County, whom might have lost one person or the other in these incendiaries that the La Republique has carried out on us last night. Well, thank you very much. We will come back to you tomorrow, and don't miss the news tonight because there will be details. And above all, there is going to be a talk on Saturday with General Fomba giving us exactly the position and situation of FACO, contrary to all the lies and the manufacturing that we have heard. He is on the spot and he will talk to us on Saturday. Today, I want to wish you a wonderful Thursday. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.
When I remember that Jesus set me free, when I remember, hallelujah. When I remember that Jesus set me free, when I remember, oh yeah. When I remember the goodness of the Lord, when I remember, hallelujah. When I remember the goodness of the Lord.
The media greatly influences society. They inform people about what is happening. It permeates people's lives by creating their own criteria and opinions. In this way, the media moves the masses, creating different social movements.
For over 60 years, the people of Ambazonia were deprived of such privileges. The privilege to enhance their own criteria and opinion. They have suffered cultural genocide for 6 long decades, but not in this age and not with undaunted ABC Amba News on board.
You must understand that wars are fought and won in the media. The speed of the revolution on Ambazonia's quest for freedom cannot be explained without highlighting the diligent use of the media.
Franco-Cameroon colonizers, among other strategic moves, weaponized the media against Ambazonia for so long, and they continue to do so even today. The question would be, how much do the oppressed people of Ambazonia need to counter the media rage?
Indeed, how much more is required to stop the genocide? The carnage in Ambazonia didn't start today. In 1961, 1972, 1984, and 1992, Ambazonians were slaughtered in huge numbers and help was not forthcoming. Why? Because the oppressor was the piper in the media.
The good news is we have what it takes to dictate the pace.
Right now, ABC Amba TV is taking advantage of the wonders of multimedia aggressively
to inform the
Lord, I see your love upon me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around, now you are the view. I dey hear your voice in my heart. Lord, I feel your love over me. Every time I look around, now you are
untold stories.
Most importantly, to win the media war by taking ABC Amba TV into every multimedia platform.
In a word, where the importance of storytelling can never be overemphasized, Ambazonians has to tell her own story, not the other way round.
And like we say it always, Ambazonia must narrate her story accurately. We can do this together, you know, right? You are just a click away. Visit our website.